So Summit 7.3 is an industry event focused specifically on the 7.3 liter Power Stroke.
We really wanted to bring together the community that deals with 7.3 liter Power Stroke diesel.
That may seem very specific, very pointed, but that's our bread and butter. And for a lot of these guys here, that's their bread and butter as well.
The 7.3s are one of our biggest markets. You know, these trucks, people are spending money to put them back on the road.
7.3 Power Stroke, there are millions of them still registered and driving around on the road today.
With more and more vehicles having emissions compliance issues, emissions hardware that has difficulties, it's affecting the fuel economy. We're seeing a lot more people going back to older trucks. Despite the fact that these trucks are 30 years old, we're seeing a resurgence in these trucks.
The newest that I work on is 27 years old.
We've noticed from 15 years of installation on just different aftermarket parts, there's been a lack of upgrade in the industry, and so we kind of took on the task of trying to be a part of the market that isn't there.
These trucks need the aftermarket support. These trucks need the companies to make the products, to make the sensors, to make the replacement parts and the performance parts to keep the industry going and to keep these trucks on the road working as intended.
When we approached the idea for Summit 7.3, we really wanted to just try to bring everyone in the 7.3 liter community. We basically sent out an open invitation for anybody who was a manufacturer, a reseller, vendor, installer, anybody that worked on 7.3 liter Power Stroke diesels. We wanted to see come out here.
So I've been having a great time at Summit 7.3.
The Summit's been great. It's cool to bring all these people in.
Being here at 7.3, I think it's been incredible.
Oh, it's been great. I was super excited we came. This is a kind of a first for me. Didn't know what to expect when we got here, but let me tell you, if you weren't here, you missed out.
If you did not attend this event, I wouldn't even know what to tell you.
So the Summit for first annual event has been fantastic. I think the overwhelming customer feedback has been the excitement, obviously getting to meet a lot of people, those other enthusiasts in the industry, certainly want to understand what we're doing to remain relevant in that industry. So we're really excited by the opportunities for sure.
The additional purpose of the event was to not just bring the community together, but also to be able to educate people. One, what's going on with the current state of the industry, what emissions regulations that we're dealing with. The other part of it is being able to utilize tools and networking to be able to help expand your business.
The 7.3 liter guys, if you've ever met one, they're pretty diehard. And a lot of these business owners, a lot of these shop owners are 7.3 enthusiasts. So they've been around the block, they've been on the forums since the forums existed. But for a lot of these guys, this is the first time they've actually physically been in the room.
There's people here that Facebook, we've known each other, online, we've run into each other. It's a decade's worth of knowing somebody but not knowing them. Pick up the phone, hey, can you get me this? What's going on with this?
To me, it's been very informative. It's been good to make connections, to know what can I do in my business to better sell your product? How do I help your business? How do you help my business? How do we collaborate, move each other to the next level?
This has been a pretty cool event, actually. There's a lot of people here I've known because I've been in the industry for a long time, and they've all been in the 7.3 industry for a long time as well. So it's good to come and talk to people and say hi to people you haven't seen in a while or you've only talked to online.
A whole bunch of people here that are helping this industry grow.
I'm here to help my dealers, my friends, my network of people to whatever I can provide of resources for them. So that's really what the Summit 3 is all about, is just networking, helping friends, growing our industry, and preparing for what is coming for us.
While a lot of people are sitting at home and thinking, hey, I can't afford to attend something like this, you can't afford not to attend it. Because this is where your business grows. This is where you go from the level that you're at to the next level. You need to be in the room with people that are doing what you do and that are further along. And at some point, you got to stop wondering and you got to get in the room. This is the room you need to be in.
I think the Summit is really a good opportunity for 7.3 liter enthusiasts to engage with those that are making the products and with people like me that are kind of engaged in the trenches of the legal aspects of things.
Yeah, you may already know these people, but this is a one-on-one, this is a closer knit, this is a chance to actually sit and talk to them, not holler at them across the room with 500 people. This is your chance to really get personal with them and let them know what you need.
I think it's great. I think to me, I love networking. It's never enough to have a conversation with someone over the phone. So I think that's, you can't beat that. Face-to-face conversation, you just can't beat that.
This weekend, again, is focused on the business side of everything. We've got 3 days going. Thursday was our Minotaur training. Day 2 was product showcase. I've spent a lot of time with the vendors, a lot of presentations on the past of the 7.3, the inception of it, a lot of engineering data there, and then pretty much the future of the 7.3, the future of the diesel, the projections there. And today it's pretty much business development.
I have taken a lot from everybody. I know Zeb Beard was a really good speaker for the mechanic shop side of things, and Lamar was having a presentation about hiring and firing and talking about the inner workings of your business and your actual employees and company culture. And I think that's been a really significant insight.
So we've had some speakers on, going over the intricacies of how to price your product, or how to price your shop hours, things like that. And then we've had a lot of awesome folks going over some of the more modern aspects of it. Your website and why you have to have one. What AI is going to look like from a business standpoint in 5 or 10 years from now. Because a lot of these guys, and I mean myself included, a lot of these guys love turning wrenches. They love turning wrenches. They love making horsepower. They like all the cool noises. They love that whole thing. And for some of those guys, making a website is not on their radar.
The sessions have been good. There's been some pretty good information, whether you're a shop owner or you're selling product in the 7.3 market. It's good information to take back and use.
It was cool to hear from Zeb and hear about the shops and the stuff that he's done and accomplished in his own shop, but the AI stuff was also pretty cool. I haven't used AI a lot in our business, but I do plan to use that a lot more. But everything was cool. The history of the 7.3, I learned a lot on stuff that I'd never even heard before. Hearing Andrew Arthur talk about tuning in his business was also very cool. Everything was super cool.
The grand scheme of Summit 7.3 is to bring the industry together.
It's going to be even more important in the next few years. There's a lot of stuff coming that is unknown. I think with the coming years, we're going to face a lot of adversity and challenges that we're going to rely on everybody, or just problems are going to happen.
If we don't stick together, if we don't network, then it's going to be more difficult going further. This industry is such a niche industry, and the only way that we can really succeed as an industry is if we're all on the same page. And that's kind of what this is. The focus is to get everybody in the same room, shaking hands with people that you may have been emailing with for the last 10 years, and making sure that those business relationships are still strong, and making sure that everybody maintains the effort and the enthusiasm to keep serving this industry.
One of the biggest things that we wanted to see out of Summit 7.3 was how the relationships were going to kick off. We specifically kept this event as a business to business to just try to build those relationships. We wanted to see how it went off this year. It's been very well received. The feedback that we've gotten from both the vendors and the attendees has been extremely positive. We're very much looking forward to doing another event next year. So being able to expand that event out a little bit next year to include a bit larger crowd, I think will be incredible and really help to push this industry and this platform forward for the next 5-10 years.
As far as the future of Summit 7.3 is concerned, we're definitely planning on doing it again next year.
The vendors that we've had here have been amazing. Lamar Tyler from TSP Mastermind is an invaluable source of information on business management, business education, and some of the other coaches that we've had up here were just absolutely fantastic. And we would like to say a special thank you to all of the vendors that showed up, all of the attendees, and a very special thank you to our premier sponsors, KC Turbos and Full Force Diesel. If anybody's interested in finding out more about Summit 7.3, you can visit summit73.com, visit our website, just email summit73@gopowerhungry.com, and we'd be happy to respond with you any information that you need.
Keep an ear out for us. We'll be doing this again. And if you make money in the diesel industry, you're invited.